Hi, I'm Colin Puskaritz, and I will be talking to you about Discovery Machine's authoring approach for simulated training. So first off, when we create these simulated training scenarios, we start with the behavior template. This example is showcasing a street vendor, which allows us to create a pattern of life for a person such as that in a village. We've created templates for other roles as well, such as children and other villagers in this scenario. As we define these various characters, we create a series of behavior inputs for that character, and by specifying these things, each street vendor becomes unique to their role in the village. They have their own locations where they work, their own places where they live, their own details about their daily lives, which are different for them. Then we specify a starting location where they will start in the scenario. This allows us to give them a place to start, but also directs them towards where they need to go. This picture highlights different kinds of locations that we use. The blue dots are signifying locations, and the green dots are other people in the scenario. Just to reiterate that point a little bit, our behavior input appears in the bottom left side of your screen there, and that shows a position of a marker, and in the top right is the actual marker for that person. Then we can set up a social network, which allows us to pass information throughout this village. That creates a dynamic flow of information as the scenario progresses. If one person becomes frightened, they can tell their friends and they'll become frightened too. If one person learns something, they can tell their business associates and they will learn that as well. We can also set up a series of interactions for a particular character. So a simple question like, how are you, could actually alter that character's mood and make him happier towards me. So when I ask other questions, the answers may differ based on his mood towards me. We can attach knowledge to those questions as well and affect the actions of other characters in the scenario. After we do all that, we can specify events. Events are simple changes in a scenario, and they can be triggered based on various things, such as acquisition of certain knowledge or certain trigger points in the scenario when I get to certain areas. By creating these events, we can create changes in the scenario dynamically. Objectives are very similar. They're for the player to accomplish. Whatever we want the player to accomplish in this scenario, we specify on this screen, and that gives a direction for them to follow in the scenario itself. This is just a quick shot of what our models look like. They're all visually represented with various branches so an instructor can actually see what is going on at all times as we progress. We can edit these and customize them based on the situation itself. Some benefits of our approach, twofold. We benefit instructors because we give them the ability to capture information very quickly and deploy it for new training, which gives a much more rapid turnaround for training development. Instructors are comfortable with the tools because they don't need to rely on technically savvy staff to write new scripts. We're all doing it with user interfaces. On the other side of the coin, we have active duty personnel who can come back and report what they saw and quickly update training to address new changing needs in the training market. And we also increase the exposure to the training community, being as before, it's very expensive to train a lot of people, so we could only train a few. Now you can train everybody, repeat their exposure, and make training more effective. For more information, check out our website, discoverymachine.com. We offer trials in all of our software, and we will be exhibiting annually at ITSEC and GameTech and iTech in Rome in a month.